Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought that today would be a really nice day to show you how I get my beachy, kind of curly, loose, effortless hair. I get a lot of questions on it and I get a lot of compliments on it, so I'm going to try my best to walk you guys through it. If you're interested in learning or how to do it, just continue watching. Alright, so I'm going to start out by sectioning. Usually I do by 2, but I'm going to do 3, so we'll do the very top part. You can definitely do this on day 3 to hair, or if you just day 1 here. When I say day or whatever, it means like how many days it's been since you've shampooed it. So we'll take this middle section and put this away. I'm just using my butterfly clips. Clip it away. Alright, so I'm going to take these 2 sections here, and it is very important to have a thermal protectant on it. I'm going to use the Kenra Color Maintenance Thermal Spray just because my hair is colored. So I'm just going to do that each section and brush it out. So for my barrel size, even when I had really short hair to my shoulders or a little bit up, I still used the same size, but I tended to use a flat iron during that time. So what I'm using today is my Hot Tool 1.5 inch barrel. So just pulling these 2 forward, you can start with the back. So I usually just split the 2 here into 2 sections. And I'll take this top one, and you can go any way you want with this. So like you can go forward or backwards. If you go forward, just know that the curl is going to curl this way towards your face. If you are going to go backwards, it's going to curl away from your face. Now when you overlay the curls on top of each other, going opposite direction, it will give you a little bit more volume. But if it's going the same way, then I don't want to say it doesn't give you volume, but it lays flatter and it all just waves down. But for my hair, I usually like going every other, giving it a little bit of volume, and then just give it more of an effortless look. So I'm going to go ahead and start right in the middle, and I'm going to pull down, okay? And then go right into the top. Now this part, I'm going to hold a little bit here, and knowing when to take it out is when it's too hot. You can feel it on the top of the hair. So this is the technique I do for long hair. I'm going to let that go. I'm going to open up my barrel again, roll down, and roll up. So then I'm going to hold this again and feel if it's hot. If it's hot, like you can't leave it more than 5 seconds, 3 to 5 seconds, then it's done. Then I slightly open it, and that's the first curl. Now understand that I am using a different type of curling iron, but you can still do this with your other irons. It just takes practice. So this one's going towards my face, and this one's going to go away. So the barrel is going to go under, and you're going to flip it. Remember, so flip it once, and then you're just going to touch this until it's too hot for you to leave your hand on there. Swivel it out, pull down, and then twirl it again. And you let that go. Now if you want it a little straighter at the bottom, I just take my curling iron and I just go straight. So you can see that this one's a little more straighter and this one's curled. Now I kind of go between the 2, just mix both of them up so that it's not so uniformed, but still gives me like that beachy curly wave. So we're going to do the same thing again on this side, and I'll try my best to explain it again. So this time we're going to go towards our face. So that means the bunny, this little clamp, be in the back. You're going to clamp midway. Do 1 rotation, hold it there, and what you're going to want to feel is where the hair is laying on the mouth part. So you're going to hold that until 3 to 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can still leave my hand on there, but I'll keep going, and then I'm pulling it out. Pull your curl iron down and then turn, and same thing. So I'm pretty used to having my hand on the curling iron, like heat wise, so that's why I can leave it a little bit longer. But as you practice and getting your fingers closer to heat, like having it close to that heat, you can get more used to it. So remember, this one's gonna go away, so the curling mouth is gonna be at the bottom. And I'm going to do 1 loop here, and then I'm going to put my hand here and just keep tapping it until it's too hot for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was about 6. Okay, that's good. So release a little bit. Remember, you're going to push down and then curl the rest. And then you can pull straight like this. Now that that's done, I am going to go in with my Kenra Ultra Freeze hairspray. And I do like to set each row just so that it sits and cools. So don't brush those out just yet. Now I'm going to take out this middle section here, and we're going to repeat the same thing, but instead of starting going towards my face, we're going to start going away from my face. Don't forget your thermal protectant. Comb that through one more time. When you're in this middle to top, what I like to do is that for my curls to lay on this area, I'm going to over direct it closer to my face. So take a small section here. I take about an inch, inch and a half. Curl goes in close to the top there. One twist, remember. And then I'm going to loop it out. Pull your curling down and roll it up again. There's curl one. Let's go the other way. I am going to be over directing it towards my face. Looping it and making sure you're touching it. You don't want to leave it on too long, but you want to leave it long enough where it's nice and warm. Look at the motion here. I'm looping it out, turning it once, pulling the curling iron down, turning it again, pulling, turning. So it's a lot of pulling, turning, looping it out. So I only loop it out when I'm at the top, like close to my roots, because I want that curled. And that's going to help you keep your top part curled, as you can tell here. Split this in half. This one will go away. Middle, roll it up, let it go. Turn, roll down, and turn again. Alright, let me do this quick and let's go on the other side. Well, I'm just going to finish this section and then we'll get to the top and I'll show you how I like to do my top. I'm done with that section. Remember to set it. Let's let the top down. So now this is where you can decide where you want your part. I usually make my part a little off center, a little closer to this side, but brush this out first. Going through with my thermal, making sure it's nice and protected since it is colored. Since this side is the thicker side, I'm going to start on this side right away. I'm going to take a small section here and I'm going away from my face because that's just how I like my curls on my face. This one I'm going to go really close to the top here. And this one, the other ones you see that I'm going kind of slanted or up and down, I'm going to do more of a horizontal shape here. I'm going to let go like that, curl it again, pull through, and roll one more time. Then I let it down. So it gives me a nice little curl here. Let's do that again. So I usually do 2 away from my face just because I have face framing here. Make sure they're going the same way. So remember about over direction, you're going to want to over direct here. In the middle, loop it. It does look like it's sitting on my scalp. It can, but just be careful. If it sits on your scalp, make sure it's not too long. Otherwise you can burn your scalp. So that's good. I'm gonna pull through, turning it down like that. I'm gonna try to do it one more time in slow motion in this next section so you guys can really see it. And then pull down. So it gives you some nice curls. So we'll do it again, same direction. Over direct this. I'm going under with pulling a little bit and looping the top right here. You're gonna let it sit for a bit and I'm gonna try to slow down this some here. Okay, you're gonna pull it through, right? Twist it one more time, pull it down, twist it again so you get the mids and end. Then pull the ends out like this if you want it a little straighter. Alright. So you can still alternate here. Like I said, for the top part, I like to do, on my thicker side, I like to do 3 going this way just because it covers up all my, what's it called? Face framing and everything like that. So doesn't matter how long or short your hair is if you want this look. I want to see a flat iron one kind of similar to this. Let me know and I can try to walk you guys through that. I do have a new curling tool too that is supposed to flat iron and curl your hair. If you want to see that tool, I can show you that as well. So that side's done. Next side. We'll do the same thing. We'll take this section here. We're gonna super over direct this. I guess you go parallel with your part, like how your hairline is. We'll let it go. Turn again. Pull through. Oops, sorry guys. So there's that curl. Next section. This side I don't do 3, I do 2. Over direct. Halfway. I get questions where people ask why their hair is not holding curls. One, your hair is probably super silky, so you're gonna need to make it dirty or make it rough, have some type of texture in there. Like I would use a dry texture spray, or you can do dry shampoo. Sometimes that works. I will show you what I do when I am done because that holds my hair a little bit longer. I used to add a paste to it. All right, so that's that. And I set it again. Now there's 2 ways you can do this. You can use a brush and brush it out. You can use your hand. I'm gonna use my brush and just slightly brush it out. Gives you that nice, super soft curls there. So that's how voluminous it is. And then I have just a few tricks here that I like that helps me hold my curls, are using a dry texture spray or a shine spray. I'm using from Kenron line here. I'll do a little bit of texture spray first, right at the ends, because that's where it's gonna dye the fastest. Do some right at the roots. It kind of give you a little bit of lift there. See, there's volume there. Yes, this is a lot of product, but you need a lot of product to hold your hair if it's not holding. I'm going with my shine spray so it's not so matte. Gives it a nice shine. And then I just piece it out, coming through with my hand. Now if you still feel like this is still too curly for you, you can go through with the flat iron and flat iron it. But otherwise, this is perfect for me. I love the way it looks, and as it dies down the day, it, you know, it's a little more not as curly, but it works perfect for me. If you still feel like it's still dying, I would recommend getting some type of paste. So you're gonna want to like a pomade, and you're gonna scrunch it up like this. I used to do that, but I found with the products that I've been using and how I curl it and how long I leave it on there and the day, like number of days my hair has been shampooed, that this works out for me. So this is freshly shampooed hair, but it'll still last since I just added a bunch of product in. Usually this will be a little bit straighter by tomorrow, and then if I wanted to re-amp it, I can, either by like doing half up, half down, or just recurling it. So I guess I will do a little turnaround for you guys so you guys can see the back. Alright guys, this is the final look, and I hope you guys truly enjoyed this walkthrough. I really tried my best to get you guys as much details as how you can curl from your top to end, how to make it more beachy, and how to customize it to yourself and your liking. If you still have any questions, or if you wanted to tell me how it went for you, just leave it down in the comments below and I will try my best to get back to you. Otherwise, I just want to thank you guys so much for staying in tune with me, watching this type of video, and just let me know what you guys want to see next. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell if you want to get a notification on my next video. Otherwise than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And once again, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.